Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the Internet's #1 D&D Let's Play show. I'm your host, your DM, Alex. With me is...
Red as Ben.
Caleb is Simon.
Milo is Monet.
Dash as Rooster.
And last we left the boys of Quilton Bay, they were stumbling into the forest temple to figure out what is going on in there. Yeah. Let the adventure begin.
Now we're cooking.
Milo saved us, yeah. That was good.
So, the two main characters that are here is Simon and Ben, with Monet and
Rooster.
Rooster
Crow.
Rooster Crow, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Deja got you guys here. You entered into the temple, met with Forrester that was here, who didn't have much memory, and another Forrester that was here had a similar issue. They only knew a few things, kind of the intent of why they were here, the purpose of why they were here, but not much else. You found some cloth, some quilts that you kind of pulled up to one of these roots structures, and it kind of took it in. There's Monet and James. I've got the names here. Monet and James hanging out in one of these pools at the far end of this, while the rest of you took to the tall stone bridge and were venturing towards the entrance to this place, a few hundred feet away.
Okay. And the entrance is closer to where we encounter... Wait, so is James the first one near the rune circle with the staff?
So yeah, that's where James is.
Okay.
And then you met Sean, which is still on that end
and
of
that's
this.
The one
if you think of this as a one long hallway, they're at the far end where that root structure... I mean,
with
each
the quilt
corner of
in
this
it.
is basically has these root structures. One of them, where James and Monet is, that's got like the waterfall that's coming down, the small pond. I wonder if somebody left their lights on.
Pause.
You gotta want it.
Yeah,
You really
they
care
did
about
not
Jesus.
like... I just totally was like, yeah, anyway, not a good time, thanks. And I closed the door, and they like kept talking. I was like, whoops. I felt kind of bad, but I usually don't try to be mean to missionaries.
Don't be
but
mean to missionaries.
I'm usually
Talk
just
shit about behind their backs.
One time they came to my house just the other day and it was like a grandma, the mom, and like a young daughter. And they like wanted to give me all these cards and do all this stuff. And I was like, okay, great. And I was like, how do I do this in front of this little girl? You know?
That's a trick.
I was just
That was bonkers. I want them to come back because I would love to interact with them. It's so funny that you're like, I actually don't live here.
Yeah.
But you're the one answering the door.
I don't know.
It'd be funny to answer the door with like bloodied gloves.
Yeah.
I actually
I'm
don't
sorry,
live here.
it's not a
I'm
good
just
time.
visiting.
gonna head out real soon.
There was a Jehovah's
Actually,
Witness
can you give me a ride?
missionary who came to my house during COVID, like right after Otto was born. And I entertained him because he was a really nice guy. And I flat out told him, I was like, sorry, I can't be saved. And he's like, well, maybe you'll change your mind someday. And I was like, whatever. And he kept coming back and he was really polite. And at some point he stopped trying to like, save me and was just like, how's everybody doing? How's the family? And it was like COVID time. So it was kind of like, it was like a nice little thing with this guy. And then one day he was like, well, I'm moving, so I won't be able to come back anymore. And I was like, all right, sorry, man.
Oh, man.
He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wild.
Okay. So we are in a cave.
Yes.
Or in a corridor.
Oh, yeah. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
I pressed. I know. I should have let it run for the missionaries.
So we're heading back towards one of the other areas that
Yes.
we think the other person is at. Okay.
Yeah, heading. You're on this tall stone bridge, heading back towards. You see to your left is a really thick amalgam of roots coming out with like stuff growing inside of it. On the right, in the corner is this very tall thing of roots that goes deep into the ceiling.
Like a noticeable, this is a clump, like a denser clump or or something.
Yeah, in essence, you see these 3 really large, dense clumps of roots. The one where you interacted with the quilts, and then these 2 other ones up in these thick corners towards the entrance.
Do I notice anything else embedded in these roots?
Give me a perception check.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Which one are you perceiving?
You can take a look at both.
Both.
Oh, look. Okay.
17.
17. There is a couple of things you notice. The first is that there are forester ways of getting to these roots, because it's like about 50 feet away from the bridge.
Right.
But you notice vines and things that are growing that will get you to this area. Basically, you can swing across for both of those. Other thing you notice is there's some odd coloration, like not plant matter, just like material of some sort that's in the one on the left, this big thick clump on the left. Other than that, everything seems pretty normal.
From my nature knowledge, does it look like it's a mold or something, or is it something other?
It looks something other. It's some odd color that shouldn't be down here. Something that's not growing. Something that's not grown.
Okay.
Hey, Catman, what you seeing, huh? Got your pretty little papers on something up there?
Well, there are secrets of the Forest Enclave that I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you. Are you?
Oh, all right.
Are you becoming a forester? Is that your intent?
No. I'm just here for the ride.
Okay.
So, you want to go left? You want to go right?
Well,
we split up.
So I'm noticing something that's not quite right with that side over there.
Which way? Where are you pointing? Left?
To the, I think it's the left. Was it the left that had the discolorment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something's not right about that. I don't know if maybe you know something about what we're looking at.
I don't know shit.
Okay.
Well, why don't we go check that out then?
All right.
Check out that discoloration. I trust your cat eyes,
I just want to keep my.
I see pretty good under here, but trees and stuff, and fungus and roots. I don't get that stuff. I get rocks.
And
you want to ask me about some rocks? I know good.
You know
rocks.
what?
I know mushrooms too.
What about the ones under our feet? What can you tell us about that?
These rocks? Well, shit, I don't know.
And he pats the stone. Can I make an investigation check in the stone?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Yeah, damn, this shit, it's stone.
Is that about accurate?
That's about right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure
make up whatever you want.
Pretty sure it's
And you
stone.
believe it.
Pretty sure it was formed by some kind of this stone. It feels like it's like goblin or something. It's like goblin masonry.
There's some goblin rock if I ever seen it.
Yeah, it feels wet.
Wow.
Slippery.
Oh, Lordy.
You don't want to get caught in this stuff, no siree. We better get moving, because I think...
Yeah. I think you're right.
After you stand too long on it, I think it starts to melt.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that sounds right, actually. All right, let's go to the left one.
Let's do that. Let's move to the discolored, weird-looking one. See if we can figure out some clues.
So as you're getting up to it, you notice there's basically these vines that have come down and are growing from the ceiling and connect in with the stone bridge that you're on. And you know that you can kind of pull these out. You can at least swing over to where the roots are.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to do that, you
definitely
take a vine, you swing over, and give me an athletics check to see if you can stick to the roots.
Yeah, we're doing this for sure. So athletics.
Do you want to hop? You're a gnome, right?
I'm a deep gnome.
Do you want to do this on your own, or do you need a little buddy assistance?
No, man, I'm good. I can do it. Check this out.
I'm gonna.
Perfect.
And I'm the one that falls to the deck.
Is it athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, so that comes out to a 2.
A 2. Okay.
I'm
dang.
slowly working my way up. 1,
Okay,
then
yeah,
2.
yeah.
I like that I asked you specifically, do you need some help? And you said, no, I'm good.
Don't worry,
And I
got
just
it.
rolled a natural 20.
A natural 20. Very good.
And
Very
so
good.
I'm like flying up, and he's like, boo.
Ben, are you swinging over?
I guess I have to, right?
No,
You don't have to.
you
That's
don't.
why I was asking the question.
What's over there?
It's D&D. You can
lots
do
of
whatever you
roots.
want, man.
Yeah.
You can use your
I
imagination.
just let you know, like, there seems to be something suspicious about these roots over here.
I think it's an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
do you think it's an 8?
Well, because I don't remember. But
Why are your rolls
You're
always so ambiguous?
Yeah, you
This
have your,
could be a 7
actually-
or
it
a
is a
nat
9. I
20.
thought I had a minus
Okay.
one.
It's hard to tell.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So this is how this breaks down. Monet, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Because you can kind of see them. You know, they're a few hundred feet away. And you're kind of watching them.
Just watch the deep gnome just whiff it.
I believe that is going to be a 3.
3. Okay. That's pretty low. Rolling pretty low right away, guys.
Yeah.
Except
We're getting
for
him out.
Simon.
We're getting him out of the way.
Simon, you just kind of pull on the vine, a little bit of weight to pulls you down. You get over to the roots, and with one hand you're just on it,
Nice.
and you're holding the vine, and you just are like Batman against the side of a building.
This was the thing that was really fun in my training that I just adored.
Oh yeah, you were just Tarzaning over
yeah,
the jungle.
This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
he was a big fan of a play called Quilton Jones.
You'll get there.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. He's on fire.
Let's see, something other than Raiders. Vikings of the.
At least now we know where
Quilton
you're
Jones
headed.
and Quilton Jones and Seeker of the Lost Bay.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
We need the improv.
That was
guy.
a huge play back when we were kids.
Oh yeah, all the
They
kids.
do a pageant every year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Leather
The
hats.
thing is, you
and
could be
whatnot.
trees, so everyone was involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Even you, Ben.
So he swings over.
You swing over, Simon. Grab a hold, easy peasy. Ben, you swing over. It's tough to like hold yourself up, and you're like struggling to do it. But
Yeah.
you get a hand, and you kind of slip, and the vine goes away. But you are on the roots.
All right.
Rooster,
Yeah.
you swing over.
Yeah.
You got you're strong enough. You hold on, and you
hell
kind of
yeah,
reach
buddy.
out, but it's not quite enough, and you start swinging back.
Oh shit.
But
Hey
you didn't-
guys,
you
it
didn't
ain't
push
working.
off, and so you don't quite get to the bridge, and then you kind of come back, and you're even less close to the roots, and you just kind of are hanging now, just all off the side.
Hey guys, I'm gonna try to. I think I just use some like momentum.
I'm gonna try and
You just
kick.
want to kind of like back and forth.
Use
You're
some
like swinging.
momentum. Can I make another roll?
Yeah, go ahead. And
Would it
give
be
me-
acrobatics?
You can give me an acrobatics check. Yeah,
That
Ooh, I'm
sad
real-
kid that doesn't know how to pump their legs
Real
yet.
good at this
Yeah.
one.
just pumping it out of rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use the black dice instead of the green one.
His capable.
Okay, that one is better. That is going to be a 13.
13. Okay.
We're slowly moving.
Monet, you see at least this. There's just Rooster hanging down.
His
or
tiny
you
legs.
see somebody hanging down.
Yes. I don't know who it is.
You're not sure who it is. There's somebody off in the distance, and they're just they just swung across, and now they're hanging. And then you see them kind of whip a little bit, and they get a little movement again.
We gonna get
And
there.
again, it takes about, I'm going to say 10 minutes.
An awkward
Just
amount of
back and
time.
We gonna, don't worry,
It's like
guys. Hey,
you try and grab, and then you have to like reset, and you have to get the rhythm back again. It just takes a while.
And I like how these guys are probably like, we could just maybe like throw you something and then pull you over.
No, they have a solution that will like get you over there by the time you've
Nope, I got it.
Oh,
Nope.
no,
And I like the idea too that he's like one of these types of kids on the playground that doesn't know how the swing works exactly. So he's swinging against the momentum occasionally.
But if you do it enough,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Eventually you'll get there.
find.
Don't worry, boys.
like a rogue wave,
Yeah, it's all part of the training.
you get onto the other side, lose the vine behind you.
Whew. Oh, gosh, that was a toughie, huh?
Yeah, we've. I think the adventure's over now.
No way. We got more to do
We'll see you guys next Monday.
for another Rooster
All
Crow
right.
special.
Well, I'm glad you're here safe. Let's take a look at this because something ain't right. This is not typical of these roots in this area.
Yeah.
And as you're over here and you're kind of climbing through the roots a little bit, you see that the bits of color that you're seeing, now that you're closer, they're fragments of quilts.
What?
Different colors, dyes.
Oh.
That's what's different here. Is these colors shouldn't be here because they're all dyed. It's all handmade fabric here in these roots.
Be careful about touching things. I would maybe not touch anything. We need I don't know. Ben, what do you make of this?
I'm really bad at all this stuff.
Can I put my hand on one to like look at it?
Right after I say
Here
don't
he goes.
touch.
Yeah, you pick up some of the quilt.
Just not grabbing it. I just want to lift it up just to kind of look at it.
Yeah,
Just maybe feel the fabric.
Feels
I taste it.
like fabric. A little greasy, a little well worn. Doesn't do anything just touching it.
I smell it.
Give me a perception check.
This cracks the puzzle.
Yeah. It smells.
Smells like coriander and pine.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 23.
23. Smells moldy.
Turns out he's good
It's
at
been
quilts.
here. It's definitely been here a while. With the 23, though, you do get a hint of movement deeper in the roots, like a flash of red.
Hey guys, something moving. Something moving's in here.
Like how big?
Wait, something's moving in here. I fucked up my sentence, but you guys get it. Something's moving in there.
Behind in the ground.
In the roots, just beyond.
It's so thick though.
Like a flash of red. Yeah.
I train my eyes where he indicates.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's a 9.
A 9. You look. You listen.
I can see you searching for words to let me
You
down
smell.
gently.
Nothing. No movement. No sound. Just kind of
I don't know.
odd shifting of the roots.
I don't know,
in the
Crow.
wind.
I
There's
feel
no
like that's
wind.
just natural
I'm gonna
plant movement.
go and put my hands like this, like I'm gonna open something. I'm just gonna part the roots a little bit and go, hey, who rooting around in there?
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, come on. You ain't gotta be scared. Come on out. Underground call we used to do.
From above you, you see a person. You see the face of somebody above you that's holding onto the roots, kind of like pulling themselves out of the thick part of the root ball.
Hey there, buddy. What's up?
What are you?
Well, my name's Rooster Crow. What do you mean, what are you?
I don't know.
Because that's kind of a loaded question.
Well, I've never seen anything like you before, and this is the first time I'm seeing something like you, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh, I'm a deep gnome, like a gnome, but deeper.
Okay. Okay.
What are you?
Oh.
Can I tell?
Looking up looks like a half elf. Forester garb.
Oh, yeah, hey, you're like one of the other guys, Forster, huh? You're like my old Catman friend over there.
That sounds familiar. Yes.
We're looking
Yeah.
for Marilyn Monroe.
Is that me?
No, it is not you.
Doesn't look
Okay.
like you. No.
Okay. Oh, good luck on your
Search? What are you doing in them roots? What are you doing rooting around there, bud?
And what's with all these quilt scraps? These appear to be from quilting.
Yeah, the quilts are supposed to be here, but
What purpose?
that's what I've been trying to figure out. I know that they've got to go in the roots here, and I've been trying to put them in the roots here, but they don't want them. They don't take it, so I can't find the right spot to put them in.
You got some like quilts with you then?
Well, and he kind of looks around at all the like fragments of quilts. Says, I think that I've destroyed most of them at this point.
That's not good.
All right. Probably not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's not good, right?
No, that's you tore up your story or someone else's story.
Story.
The history.
Yeah, aren't you from Quilton?
I am. I don't know.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Mike.
Mike.
I'm Mike.
Do I know a Mike from Quilton
You
or
know a
from
handful of Mikes from Quilton.
Yeah. What about from the Forest Enclave?
You've heard of this guy. He's a forester. You've
Okay.
heard of a Mike the Forester.
Just generic enough.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
I think
He looks a little older than you remember him.
Okay.
Maybe, I think I got an idea. I think I got a little hint. I'm sniffing something.
Tell us about it, Grow.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's going on?
Well, maybe the quilts, that the roots are taking. It's also taking their memory. It's taking pieces of their lives.
Yeah, I don't remember much.
Yeah.
What happened? Okay. I would like to try to peel off a patch that I have near me and give it back to him.
Comes off a little section, pulls from the roots, and he kind of lowers himself down, holding on to one of the roots. And you see just past him up there is kind of he's pushed some of the roots back, and it's a nice little hidey hole. It's a place
gross
you could sleep.
nest.
A gross nest in the roots is what it looks like.
You got some kind of nest up there, boy?
It seems like it. Yeah.
Right.
Seems like a good place to rest.
What do you feel when we give you this piece of quilt that hopefully belonged to you?
I tell you, I don't know a lot, but you giving me this, the one thing I feel is frustration.
Tell me about that.
Well, I think I've spent at least a few days trying to put these quilts somewhere, and they don't want to take it. They're supposed to just take it. I know a few things, and that's these quilts are supposed to be here in the roots, and that's my job.
Who told you to do that?
I don't remember.
Maybe we got to take these quilts that he shoved up here and take them back to the other spot where they were being taken. Remember?
Is there a spot for the quilts that's not here?
Okay.
Remember?
Well, yeah, that other person, they were taking
And then
quilts up.
somebody gave a quilt.
Was it James? Was James
No, I thought it was one of us.
Would have been Sean.
Sean?
Was the other
There,
one?
there
that was
were
over
like
there.
a couple of discrete.
Oh, yeah, no,
quilts
I think
that
I
were
did
up.
that. I took some quilts and I put them into the roots, and they took them up.
Right.
Yeah, and
the
I
roots,
tried to
grabbed them.
That's
pull
what
them.
I've been trying to do.
I tried to pull them back,
Right,
but
right,
I
right.
couldn't.
Yeah, so maybe
I wasn't strong
your
enough.
quilts need to go over there.
Yeah, bundle all these up. Grab these down. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he starts grabbing pieces and chunks.
All right, we got a plan here.
And,
Yeah, all
just,
right.
and you see him moving through this really just quickly. He knows these roots well,
Kind of creepy.
but doesn't remember
Sounding.
them at least.
Yeah,
Like-
it is.
Um,
I don't like that.
not at all.
All right, well, we got all them quilts bundled up. We gonna head back.
Are you? Is there an altar nearby? Are you in charge of some sort of altar?
That's where the quilts go. That's where I thought. So the quilts go in the roots near the altar. I've been trying to put them there, but they didn't like them, so I put them other places.
Okay.
And they didn't like them there, so I put them even more places. I thought the whole thing needed to be covered.
So is there a separate altar?
Yeah, there's an altar here. And he starts
Okay.
just swimming through the roots deep inside, and you lose sight of him.
Oh, no.
I
Unless you follow.
I follow him.
You follow through.
I lose all my memory.
Yeah, you're pushing through, and it gets into these deep roots. You have to
Mike!
through a cave almost. You have
Yeah.
to suck in to get through.
Mike, help me.
Oh yeah, hold on, here, and he pulls you through, and you're nestled in this kind of hanging, nested area where there is a stone altar similar to the one you saw before.
Oh.
But here you see a large wooden bowl here, and just chunks of very similar to the wooden bowl we have here.
Oh.
Just dried chunks of something, organic matter of some sort. This is where I thought I was supposed to put everything.
What is that in that bowl?
I don't know.
So there appears to be some sort of plant matter throughout this place that can affect people's memories, and so I'm a little cautious about picking that up. Have you touched that or interacted with that material at all personally?
I mean, I've put quilts all over this place. I feel here especially.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it, so I probably touched it. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Can I, without touching it, smell at the material a little closer?
You can give me a survival or nature check if you want to try and identify what it might be.
Can I check and see if there's other quilts that need to be taken down? Or did you get them all?
I mean, it depends on how much time you want to spend on it. You can definitely you can go grab as much as you want.
Since he started climbing in, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, just grabbing stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me
Simultaneously.
just an acrobatics check just to see how quick you can get through all this stuff.
23.
23. What was I asking you for?
Identifying the plant material.
Yes. And you went with
organic.
survival or nature?
Survival.
Survival. Perfect.
17 on my acrobatics.
17 on acrobatics.
Hang on, I need to survive first.
Oh yeah, wasn't Monet bathing or something?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, he got a bath bomb out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bath bomb and I'm making a jacuzzi and warming some feet with my shell.
Oh, that sounds.
Ben, you want to help me with this?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What you see in there in the bowl is dead man's mushrooms.
And what do I know about dead man's mushrooms?
They're mushrooms that grow from fallen trees.
Okay.
That's what you know. They're important in a lot of rituals. They tend to tie in well with magic that's related to a forest.
Okay.
And while he's doing this, the two of you are out there just collecting the scraps of quilts. You get most of them in the general area. There's, it'll take you forever to get everything, but you get a small kind of satchel worth of these as you're doing it. Go ahead, the two of you, may give me perception checks just as you're going through this.
I think I did an 18.
Rolling the black dice is way better. I got a 22.
22.
18.
18. While you're grabbing quilts and stuff, you do catch another bit of movement, that flash of red again. Deeper where Mike and Simon is.
All right. So, did you see that? You see that flash red?
It was like some sense of movement.
All right. So that wasn't Mike I saw earlier. It's something else. There's still something in there.
Simon.
Do I hear it?
Not really.
Oh, no.
It's a bit muffled unless you're yelling.
And you said there's no ghosts in here.
And
No ghosts.
Oh, no.
And do you remember James? I think it was James. When Crow touched the staff to the runes, there was a thunderous noise, and James freaked out and said, "You got to be quiet." Like he was worried that sound was going to do something. So,
Simon.
do I hear that?
Yeah. You yell out a bit, and you hear it.
I want to take out my short bow, and I want to see if I can shoot at that flash of red I see.
Okay. It's you see this flash in between,
Or is it out of the corner of my eye?
It's past the roots, right? So it's like you see it, in between the roots, and so you can keep your eye open and ready in case you see it again.
Okay.
You got your short bow and just kind of
I'm just gonna prepare. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just going to be real steady.
Simon pops through. Hey guys.
I just hope this ain't one of them clever girl situations.
I was just thinking that.
Ben?
There's movement towards you.
It's not me?
No. Wait. Unless it is.
I look around. Is there any?
No,
I see
it isn't. I saw
Give me a
it
perception
before
check.
he went in.
Remember? Yeah, but remember you saw it.
But that's when we
saw
found Mike.
Mike, and then he said it's towards where Mike is again.
It could be. I ain't taking no chances, though. The next thing comes out of here, I'm shooting it.
19.
19.
Next time I see a flash of red, it's dead. Oh,
Okay.
shit,
Guys,
that
I found my red quilt.
You whip your head around. You are trying to take in to see if you notice anything. Everyone's on alert. You don't notice the two arrows fire, but you see where they come from. As two arrows come from just outside of this kind of altered, nested root ball that you're in.
I didn't shoot those.
You didn't shoot those, no. One goes after Simon.
Do I see those arrows though?
You will, yes.
When they're in my face.
19 to hit.
I mean, I'm sure that's a hit.
Okay.
But is there something I can do?
And then the other one hits Mike.
Can I see where I came from, where they are?
You can see where they are. Kind of you've pushed some of these roots aside to be able to get eye line.
And how far away are they?
They're probably about 30 feet.
You sure it's not like, I don't know, 20?
I feel like I said 30. I don't know why I said that.
Okay. Well, I would like to use my reaction from my sleight of hand gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no. I mean my cloak.
Catch the arrow.
My and I throw it back. My cloak of never there, and use my Misty Step as my reaction
Okay.
to get out of the way of that 19.
I made this item. Is that how it works?
Yeah, cloak of never there.
It's
Misty
in the
Step.
name.
Yeah.
Misty Step as a reaction.
Hold on.
He really wants to kill me, guys.
I see all his notes.
Yeah, don't look over here.
Quick, use that photographic memory of yours.
Yeah. Oh no, it says crow's next.
It's like the opposite.
Oh no, I just deleted a fond memory.
Yeah, dude.
There go my 20s again.
You know, in times my girlfriend's like, "Do you remember this?" And I go, "No."
Yes, so it's a reaction. It's a reaction to being attacked. You didn't see the attack. This is where I'm going to get.
You
a
said
little
I
finicky.
saw where they came from.
I said specifically. I did say you see where it comes from.
Yeah.
You don't see it happening.
You don't see
Yeah,
where it's
you
going.
did say
That's the
that.
important part
I'll
on
give you
that
that. You did
is-
say that.
In essence, this is a surprise round.
just want me
you
to-
wouldn't have a reaction.
Yeah, he does want
You
to kill
saw
you.
where it came from because you're trained
Because I got hit.
Yeah.
to sit still as soon as you get hit with an arrow so you can retrace it.
That is in his notes. He
there's a
really
r-
wants to kill you.
Yeah. There's a red line.
I feel like I want to hit you in this moment.
Okay. Well,
and you'll see
you do.
why in a second as the two arrows
I trust you, DM.
fly through. One hits you.
Okay.
You whip around. You see where it's fired from. You also see where it's fired from. Rooster. Make an attack.
Yeah.
Because you know at least where the arrow's coming from. It'll be disadvantaged because you can't see
Alrighty.
who it is.
It says here in my D&D Beyond I have mastery, so they just like they put all the new stuff in.
It was
so
the
it's like-
update.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
So
gotcha.
I can't not have it basically.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's weird.
It's locked.
I don't really
Legally.
have it. I don't really. I legally have to have this.
Yeah, we're gonna call Jeremy Crawford on you if you don't allow this.
Oh my gosh, that was so annoying.
That dice took a roll.
They were both 14s, and then they rolled over to a 4, and I was like, no. That's gonna be 9.
9. That flies through. You don't get purchased. It doesn't sound like the arrow that hits Mike. You see him wince in pain, and I think Simon, you're the only one that sees this. You see him kind of look to you, and he just turns white, and then a little gelatinous,
Ugh.
and then dissolves in seconds. And just as a clump on the floor is a wet pile of kind of acidy ooze. Smells a bit like sulfur.
You know,
Oh, shoot. Wait, I don't see that. I didn't see that, did I?
if this
didn't
were a
see
movie,
that,
I'd be
no.
like,
All right.
Mom, but she shot me too. If
Are you
And you
turning into a
see-
news?
From that area, your mother
what the
walk out and say, "Sorry, I knew one of you wasn't real."
Woo!
Oh, how does Simon react in this moment?
We got to
He
get
just
out
got-
of here. Whatever that thing is near. We got to stay away from it. Can y'all get down to the bridge?
I
Am
take
I
take a
hearing any of
second.
this?
You're all hearing this.
I take a second to process, and then I snap into work mode, and I do exactly as she says.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we know our way out, but there are other people in here. Are they going to be okay?
What?
Or are they the ones that were?
I don't know what other people you're talking about. If that thing's here, we need to go.
What?
And she slips back out and starts moving towards the bridge.
Okay.
And as she does,
Yes,
she kind of
mother.
gets out of this little cocoon area and sees the two of you.
Hey.
Oh,
No, he's real. He's real.
gets her bow out,
He came from outside.
Yeah. What's good?
shoots both of you.
Miss Monroe, it's me, but she has to roll with
Oh, shoot.
disadvantage for me.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're wearing her son's quilt.
20 to hit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, can I have that dice?
Rhett, behind you.
Oh, sorry. My other stuff's over here. I can't.
Disadvantage brings it to a 13.
Miss.
Hits you. Oh,
My
I didn't do
mom-
damage.
my mom
She does
never
do
misses.
damage with this.
Oh, yeah.
No.
To her son.
These are illusionary arrows.
But I get that she had
7
to.
damage to her son.
Okay.
6 damage to Rooster.
Ooh, well,
you're
that's
down.
pretty bad because I only got 10 health.
Okay.
Well,
As soon as those,
you're good.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
as soon as those arrows let loose, I tell her, Mom, they're good. They're friends. They're with me.
The hell you call me?
Yeah, that's your son.
Mom.
Nope.
No. Okay, pause. Time out. That's not your son. But we are from
She-
Quilton.
Strings her bow again
We're from
and starts
beyond-
backing like away from you, kind of like as she's moving through the roots.
How long have you been here?
What are you saying? No, this thing takes memories.
No.
I know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't give them memories. No.
I just got
And
here.
she leaves out of sight into the
I shoot an arrow at her.
I compelled
I don't do
duel
that.
her.
Okay.
I compelled duel her.
I am unfamiliar with the family dynamics, but I am kind of. This hurts.
What's the save?
Tell me what you rolled first. It's a 15.
15. What's the save?
15.
What's the?
Oh,
what am I? What's
sorry.
the? What's
I was like, what are you talking
attribute?
about?
What's the saving throw? What's the?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
my
I guess-
bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Wisdom, probably.
Whiz.
Whiz. That's gonna be 11.
Oh, got her. Now
She's
gonna
compelled.
kick
Now I
the
have,
shit out of
now I
me.
have to watch you two fight.
She can't go more than 30 feet away from me. She's drawn to me, and she has disadvantage if she attacks anybody else.
Okay.
And so I'm like, wait.
So you see her slip through
Yeah.
the roots.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything after that.
I immediately chase through where I see her going.
Okay.
And
Go ahead
I-
and give me a perception check as you're doing it.
Damn it. I thought it was cool.
Hey, Jason, do you think we should maybe see what's going on with all that yelling? I think they're maybe getting pieces of the sail together. I don't know.
There's a lot of commotion over there. I don't want to mess with anything if I don't have to.
I think I'm gonna go check it and see if Drescue's over there. You stay here. It seems like you're doing what you're supposed to. I think I'm gonna take that staff with me too.
Okay. Be careful with it. It looks dangerous.
I know my way around a staff.
Okay.
Yeah, he
I
does,
trust
yeah.
you. Yeah. So you get the staff and
His
start making
teens
your
were
way
in
up
large
to
part.
the stone, onto the stone bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy enough.
So,
Simon,
Yeah.
perception
22.
22. You see where she went off to. She's about 30 feet away from your group.
As I'm following, I want to stay up with her as much as I can, but I'm also yelling out, like, I'm your son. Do you remember I used to hunt with you? And I name specific spots in the forest where we would have, like, hides and covers and things like
Go
that.
ahead and give me a persuasion check as you're doing this.
Oh, this is not good. Can I get advantage for being her son?
You can get advantage for being her son, yeah.
What a reasonable request. You pitched it like it was a bad idea, too.
And you said persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 17.
You
17.
said persuasion.
Okay. I'll say with that, you're able to catch up with her. She stops enough that she basically positions herself where you can tell that she can jump off easily out of here, but gives you line of sight to her.
Okay.
So you're about 10 feet away from her as you like go, pull yourself around one of these large roots. Says, I can't trust that right now. Agreed?
If it takes time, it takes time.
We need to go.
Understood. And I fall in line.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/inn at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.